On Saturday, Auburn will be recognized 20 of its seniors during senior night and handing out senior superlatives today. Wes Sinor on the Plains joining me now. And Wes, I want to start with most likely to succeed in the NFL. I know there's several guys on this team that have hopes of going on to the next level. Who of these seniors do you think will have the best shot at having a good NFL career?
Well, I think, Carl Lawson is the #1 prospect on this team right now. He's a senior in academic terms. Football, he still has another year of eligibility left. But most people think that he will probably leave for the NFL just because, he had a chance to do it last year, and he's managed to stay healthy this season. He's a couple sacks away from matching the school record for sacks in a single season that was set by Nick Fairley back in 2010. So, I think that he's probably the best prospect. But don't forget Montravius Adams. He's really had a breakout senior season right alongside Lawson, and that's really been the key to Auburn's defense this season. I think that the success that unit has had is thanks in large part to Adams and Lawson.
Okay, of this senior class, who do you believe to be the most underrated and why?
I'm going to go with Alex Kozan, the offensive lineman. Mostly just because offensive linemen are usually underappreciated and underrated a little bit. But Kozan is I believe one of the best guards in the country, and he's playing at that level where he was at, I think, when he was a freshman in 2013 before he had his back injury. So I think that he has a chance to play in the NFL. But I would say that he's probably one of the more underrated seniors on this team.
Okay, and our final senior superlative, let's go with most valuable.
Most valuable, I'm going to go with Rudy Ford. He led the team in tackles as a sophomore and as a junior. This year, he's #2 on the team behind Trey Matthews. And remember, this is a former running back turned defensive back. And there's a chance, because of Auburn's depleted backfield right now, there's a chance that he might even get some playing time back at running back in these last few games. They've been repping him there just a little bit, but I think Rudy Ford is probably would be my pick for that one.
Yeah, I like all those superlatives there. Now I have to ask you, Wes. We all get the opportunity to get senior superlatives at some point in time in our lives.
Right.
Have you ever received a senior superlative, and what was it?
I didn't receive any in high school. I did, however, get some in middle school when I was living in Costa Rica. And they're hilarious now thinking back on them. But I got most likely to compete in the Olympics.
Wow.
Which that didn't happen. I got the next Jerry Seinfeld. And biggest daydreamer and best smile. So that's what I got.
That's precious. I love it. Those are all really good senior superlatives. I'm going to toot my own horn here just for a minute. My senior superlatives, I won 7 in high school.
7?
As a senior, 7.
Must have been popular.
They were all like the goofy ones, like most outgoing, most fun to be around, best sense of humor, and best laugh. And I know you can't argue that I have the best laugh.
You have a great, very contagious laugh.
Thank you. I appreciate it. A lot of people tell me I sound like Sloth from the Goonies. Thank you very much.